Don't let this happen to you. Watch this video. Alright, so if you don't know what this is, it is the piece that goes up inside the tent stakes. And as you can see, it clearly ripped off the tent. Well, I think I have a solution to this problem. And I'm not even sure if it's a problem or if it's just a problem I had. But I'm going to put this out here anyway. It's super simple. Literally costs almost nothing to do. Except you got to find somebody to sew that back on for you. But I'm lucky enough to know a guy. So, my fix, real simple. We're going to take all the poles and cut them down. I have them marked with chalk. I'm going to cut 3/8 of an inch off of each one. Using this little chop saw from Harbor Freight. If you have to purchase it, it's about $40, probably depending on your market. But it does a fine job for no bigger than it is. It does a fine job. So I'll drop a link in the comments for this saw, and I will drop a link for the tent in the comments as well. Alright folks, I got them all cut down. Now to be clear, these are your yellow stakes or the stakes that are your sidewalls. I want to show you and point out to you one thing. This, if I can get that to focus, this has an immense burr on it. So to avoid cutting yourself, I'm going to go ahead and just use a handy dandy file. I don't have a grinder. So file it is, but just go back through and file it all off nice and smooth. So just gonna file it off right like that. All the way around. So as you can see, I got this nice and smooth all the way around. But if you look, see if I can get this to focus good for you guys. There's a burr on the inside. So now I'm going to take my round file and do the same thing all the way around the inside of that. I have to do that times 8. It doesn't take long. It takes just a couple minutes. And then you'll be done. I think total, maybe half hour into this little project here. So what am I trying to accomplish by doing this? So for me, to get these up underneath those stakes, I was having to use an immense amount of pressure, which is probably why I ripped it off. But I got to looking, I hardly ever used the adjustment for the tensions on the sides. And I figured, why not cut just a little bit off of that? It won't take so much force, won't have to pull it down so far to get it over, to get this piece up in those sidewall posts. And that's my goal. I'll be using it next weekend, so I will definitely put an update whether it's a short or something like that. But last thing I'm going to do is I'll actually hit that with some black spray paint just so it doesn't rust. But honestly, I'm not that worried about it because the pole's already starting to rust the way it is. That just means I'm using it. So I'm still going to hit it just so I know for myself that I did it right. And I'll have more for you next week. Like I said, maybe it'll be a short, just showing you how easy it is, I hope. So I would recommend trying this if you're having the same issue I did with getting these up underneath the tent poles, and should alleviate some pressure needed. You shouldn't have to pull it down so far, and then you still have 3/4 of an inch of adjustment to tighten that tension up on the sidewalls, which is why I decided to do it this way instead of cutting these off. Because I had considered that too. I don't know if you can see just how beat up this one is. I don't know how well that's focusing right now. But I mean, I was literally having to put everything I had to getting these things up in there. So if this is a problem you're having, this should be a solution for you. Let me know any feedback you have on this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone.